if my armor...
From water deep to Icewind Dale, unlikely friends fight tooth and scale. A little faith, a lot of rage, to bring the summer back again. Now roll the dice, see how they fall, don't waste your action. Bonus action. Heroes, tortured and trapped within the mist, hunted by horrors from out the abyss. We've seen friends fall, but must endure, survive to see the sun once more. Now roll the dice, see how they fall, don't waste your action. Heroes.
Matt's creaky, Hazel's tired.
I'm dead.
I'm so sorry, Veronica. You're going to have to start again because apparently Davey couldn't hear us. I've just refreshed the sound. Can you hear us now, Davey? There's a lag, isn't there, with the internet? Just imagine we just went live. 5, 4, 3.
No. You can't fake that sort of game show hostness. It happens once and once only. Anyway, we're back.
Yeah. Hey, Davey.
Oh wait, are we audible?
We are audible. Yes.
Um.
He can hear you. Can you hear me? It's Clem Fandango. Yes.
I find it crazy that Gale is in that.
I think Daisy Ridley is in it as well.
I don't care about her.
Star Wars fans might. But yeah, she's in it too. Very small part.
Nice. You defeat my Lich. God damn you.
You're welcome.
And found Vampyr's room, if you will. Broken sarcophagus. In the room underneath the library in the Amber Temple. And you had one last long rest before you tried to take on a dark power, a god, a demigod. Not quite sure what Vampyr is, but you know it will be difficult.
Davey has kindly given us all inspiration on our death saving throws.
Thank you. I need them.
GM, she says no.
This is my last chance to kill them, Davey. Don't take this away from me. Whose side are you on?
At least I killed you by accident.
Yeah,
And I enjoyed it.
I know you did. Oh, we have to put that in the box. We're going to have to put that in for Davey, aren't we? I am brew added to the gift box, yeah.
There's one that's got a year on it. That's supposed to be the good one.
Okay. Yeah, on soft drink. I love it. Sorry.
It's in the style of like their old version. I don't know. I've been told.
Was there anything anyone wanted to say or do before their long rest, which I know you've already taken, but I just mean roleplay wise? It's okay to say no.
I would like to level up.
I'd like to do that too. Seems like the thing to do before you sleep.
I'm alright.
Are you, Jim?
No one's interested.
No,
Jim.
no, this is interesting. Cedric stays level 10.
Yep.
Oh, if it's optional, I would level up. Yeah, that sounds delightful.
Oh, now you're making me question myself.
No.
You
Well,
should-
we haven't done it. It's probably a bit late during the game
It's
to do it.
too late. It's too late. You're gonna die. Cool.
No.
No. You, I assume, take watches because you're very paranoid people.
I'll do the Hearth of Shadow and Light thing. So, yeah.
I don't need to know which order you take watches in. I will not be attacking you in the night. Physically.
Scooby-Doo transition.
Found that really hard to do in the pocket. There's just not enough available. Anyway. I'm not in the mood. Here we go. Come on. Everything is dark and terrible.
Kill us. Kill us.
Kill Hazel. She loves it.
Do it.
One death and she's hooked.
Hey, I was ready for Alexander to die as well. Please don't kill my boy. Don't actually kill him. He matters to me outside of just this one world.
The dice will decide. Sadly. I watched yesterday's game again today, and there's so much foreshadowing accidentally. Don't die. Constantly saying, don't die. Talking about death, so we should stop talking about it because fate will be listening.
Because you're so eager, I'll start with Alessander.
Okay.
I don't know, if you close your eyes when you trance, I expect you do.
I don't trance. I'm a half elf, not a full elf.
Oh, right. You just have a nap.
Yep.
You don't expect to get rest, and yet your body equally is exhausted. As you find sleep, you find yourself in a dream. You open your eyes. They flit about left and right. You cannot move your head. You cannot move your arms. You are paralyzed. But you can make out that you are suspended in thick webbing.
Oh, crap.
Everything is still. But every now and again you see something in the corner of your eye just scuttle past, and you feel your skin cool. As you take in your surroundings, you noticed other objects stuck in the webbing. Rusted weapons, humanoid-shaped cocoons. And slowly, one begins to extricate themselves. Long, skeletal limbs extend. 1, 2, 8 legs find purchase on the silks, and a creature with the lower body of a spider and the upper body of a old woman rises to its full height and turns towards you Where you would expect 2 eyes, there are 8. Barely disturbing the webs, it moves in your direction.
When you say that Alexander can't move his head or his limbs, is it because he is stuck to the webbing, or is it because he is paralyzed?
He is paralyzed.
He's not quite paralyzed enough to not piss himself, though.
Oh no, bodily functions
Mm-hmm.
as normal.
Yep.
Her gaunt face will come right up to yours, 8 eyes blinking in unison. You have been afraid your whole life. Afraid of your family, their expectations, losing them. I can take your fear away.
No, you can't. And you shouldn't.
Oh, I can. If you want to save your sister, cannot be afraid. Your friends won't help you.
Seems you don't then understand the power of fear.
Be scared and alone. Such an easy prey. What lies beyond Barovia? So much worse. Fearsome creatures expect to be met with fear. They fear is someone that does.
They fear, and then I couldn't hear what was. Sorry.
I have dogs, right? Ugh, I've lost where I am. A fearsome creature expects to be met with fear. What they don't expect is someone who doesn't fear them. They can make you the fearsome.
I don't need that. I don't want that.
Then you will not be able to save yourself.
But I will die trying. And that's important to me. And it will be important to her.
No wonder your family was so disappointed in you.
Family were wrong. And you're wrong.
You have no ambition.
Why should I?
You have something to live for. Someone.
Don't need ambition to have people to live for.
You do. Or you will let them down.
I won't let them down.
Without me, you will.
You think very highly of yourself.
You think very lowly of yourself.
I have survived more than I ever expected. I am far more capable than anyone ever gave me credit for. Do not tell me that I am weak. I may be fearful, but that has never stopped me.
It is sweet. Your naivety. If it weren't for your friends, you would have been dead weeks ago.
Yeah.
It is not your fear that keeps you alive.
And if it was not for me, some of them may also have been dead weeks ago. Some of them even are. That is the way of life. That is existence. It is miserable. But I will not bend for you.
Very well. When you need me, and you will need me, when you are alone, fighting that last breath, I will be there. My offer will still be there.
Your offer will still be rejected.
She will glide away, and those little movements that you were seeing in the corner of your eye now start to fill your vision as your body is overrun with spiders, and you cannot move, brush them off to do anything about it, as they fill your ears, your mouth, make their way into your nostrils and your eyes, and you will wake up with a start.
But he will wake up screaming.
Nightmare again. I say again. I assume.
Are we attacked? What is wrong? Is there something wrong?
Are there any spiders? Can you see? And he'll just start like brushing himself down. I was in a web, and I couldn't move. And she.
Olaf will stand and walk towards him and take his hands. It was not real. They fear us now. This is their last death spasm as they try to turn us away. It was not real. I will not let it be real. And I will have my aura of courage extended.
Just felt so real.
They are real. But that was not. Did they offer you something?
Yes. She offered me the ability to not feel fear. She says she'll come back. When I die, she'll make the offer again.
Well, I can give you that.
You all already do.
Cedric will take his helmet off and hand that out, or hold that out to Alice, and he's like, no, I can literally remove fear with the helmet.
Yes, but I don't need the fear removed. The fear is just who I am.
Fear is for the brave. We have discussed this. There are no heroes who do not feel fear. If you feel no fear, you have nothing to lose. Use your fear. Embrace it. If you need a break from it, I can provide that.
No. I'll be okay. It's just... we've been through a lot and we've had very little sleep.
Speaking of which, I'll let you two continue, but I'm going to go back to sleep.
Very well. I'll take the watch.
Thank you, Olaf.
Thank you. For what it's worth, however this ends, I like to think if things had been different, we might have been friends. In another place, another time. When I wasn't such a dick.
No, I think even then you would have still beaten the shit out of me.
No.
I was also a dick before this.
We live, we grow, we die. That is the way of things. We have grown so much together, all of us.
Yes.
If we die today, I do so with pride, and I will be honored to die at all of your sides. But if anyone can do this, we can, together.
We've come this far.
We have nothing to lose and everything to gain.
When you do sleep, as close as you can come to it, be careful. I think they'll be waiting for you as well.
I'm sure of it. I'm expecting it. I doubt they could offer me anything that I would want. And probably for the first time in a long time, you know that is a lie.
Yep.
And he is not trying to hide it, and he will glance at Arabella.
I was going to do Cedric because he did such lovely demonstration of falling asleep. But I cannot... Oh, yeah? You here? Yeah? You want to go?
Yes, I just had to blow my schnoz. Terribly sorry.
No worries. You... again... What do the undead do? I guess you looked like you were sleeping, but do you assume the form of someone like they're sleeping, or are you creepy like Olaf?
Thanks.
Probably. I'm probably like especially creepy because he just especially adorned in like the still like kind of like fraying, somewhat decrepit like priestly garb with like a nice collar on, with all the sun motifs, lying there like a corpse but with his eyes open and just occasionally like looks around the room a little bit. He takes very long blinks.
Occasionally, as memories have been triggered, you've had these visions swim before your eyes before. I said before twice. So it is not unusual that You slow blink a couple of times and find yourself in the audience hall of Castle Ravenloft. Except everything is made from polished amber, every surface. The walls are adorned with tapestries and paintings, and there is this nostalgic pull in your chest as it feels familiar to that part of Sergei that is inside you. As you recognize the images in the paintings, Sergei's mother and father, grandparents, generations of von Zareviches. And on the mahogany throne, on the raised dais at the end of the room, where you might have expected to see Strahd, you see a handsome young man. He wears fine robes and looks familiar to you.
It me. Well, I can say what I was about to say.
Hello, Cedric.
Hello. Me. I guess.
You're looking well.
He's going to look down at himself with all the bits of him that are stitched together, knowing that his face is like 4 different bits of different people's face. I very much doubt that I look well.
You look like a man who has been through a lot and come out the other side. You bear the scars of battle.
Well, unfortunately, dying does that to you. But yes, I'm doing my best to make do.
What happens next, Cedric?
I don't know. Initially, I had thought I would stay behind in Barovia. Someone has to stay and try and put the place right a little bit. But a conversation with Strahd provoked me enough that I have somewhat decided against that now. I think after all of this, I'm going to go back to my home, my actual home, and then we'll just see where things go. I might take something of a sabbatical from the priesthood and just either enjoy living a normal life for a spell or go traveling a little more.
What a quaint little dream.
Oh, I don't tend to aim high. Probably because I can't reach my arms very high, but that's besides the point.
How do you think people will perceive you outside of Barovia, in your form as it is?
Not well. But there are weirder creatures out there.
True, true. Why did you think you would potentially remain here?
Well, it's quite a miserable and dreary place at the minute, isn't it? Someone's got to stay and help anybody who chooses to stay behind. Look after the place a little bit, so to speak. Make everyone's lives a little more joyous, comfortable.
Those are good intentions, honourable intentions. Why have you abandoned them in preference for your own selfish gain, this quaint life that you
Because
described?
I staunchly believe I don't like to think I'm an arrogant man, which in itself could potentially be a little arrogant of me, I'm aware. But I remember one of the first things I had told people when we came to Barovia is the land will make monsters of everyone. Or big monsters of us all is more closer to what I said. And I think that wouldn't be... I wouldn't escape that sentiment. I could delude myself into thinking that I could. But the abbot who stitched me back together and created me into an undead monster was a celestial being, and even they went mad. And if a celestial servant of the Dawnfather, the Morning Lord, will go insane, and lose themselves, and become sadistic, a mortal old me, no matter how many lives I've lived, isn't going to stand much of a better chance.
You've made it all make sense, make it work for you, haven't you?
I think I'm pretty good at making things make sense for me. I don't think they make sense for most other people.
But then what happens to the people that are left behind? That don't make it out of Barovia? That don't wish to? Not everyone will wish to leave. This is all they've ever known. However miserable.
I have faith that they will be fine. They've managed to weather the storm of having Strahd as their lord for so long. If Strahd is gone, presumably there'd be less undead. They would be harassed less. They certainly would get picked off. Not at all. To become his meal for the night. There would be less pushing against them.
If only that was so. If you don't defeat Vampyr, then Vampyr brings Strahd back, and the cycle begins again. But if you do defeat Vampyr, Barovia will collapse without a protector. The people will be consumed, die. What was Barovia will be extinguished.
I think for a moment he's going to look down at the stump of his finger where he cut the signet ring off. And just stand in silence for a moment, and then kind of thinking to himself. And then he'll just go, "Oh, I suppose all I can do is cross that bridge when we come to it."
You'll look at the stump where your finger was as well. You have known suffering, Cedric. You've known suffering in many guises. Barovians have suffered for so long under Strahd. Not all of the people will leave, as I said, and then those that die will have nothing to believe in, nothing to look to, no hope. And then there's the people that will come, that will find Barovia.
Well, nobody will find Barovia if it collapses, surely.
People always find things that shouldn't be found. Really, Cedric, who would you be if you left Barovia? Your soul
I'd
was
be,
born with Sergei.
it's true. But outside of Barovia, I could be a rather delightful, jaunty adventurer that doesn't have to contend with the heritage of the von Zarovich family.
You will always carry the von Zarovich blood, however much you try to forget it.
Oh, I'm fully aware. I've already debated just straight up calling myself Cedric von Zarovich when I get back. I never really had a proper last name, and I suppose it's the closest thing I have to one now.
It's appropriate. You are, after all, merely collateral damage in your brother's narrative.
That's a good way to phrase it, I suppose.
You don't have to be. Stay in Barovia, rewrite the narrative. Save the souls that he damned. Give them hope. Help. Right the wrongs he did.
It's a bridge I'll cross when it comes to it.
That was the difference between you and him. He was decisive.
There's a difference between being decisive and considerate.
And a fool who misses an opportunity. Well, if you change your mind, I will be here to help. Set you up in your rightful place. If not, I will ensure you hear the screams of the souls as they pass wherever you are.
Just before I go, because presumably you're going to shunt me out of this little vision now. Do you mind if you tell me your name, your actual appropriate name?
Just think of me as your noble counselor.
Well, I won't, because you're not very noble.
I look more noble than you, and looking the part is half the battle. I couldn't help with those scars, you know.
My God will see to my scars at their own time, and if they don't, that's fine too.
You see, I don't believe in putting my future in the hands of another. I would much rather be in control of my own fate.
Well, this is coming from a man who is virtually all class and no substance. So if you don't mind, I'd like to go back now.
You will. Goodbye. And you will feel yourself, as you said, shunted back to the library of the Amber Temple. You go back to sleep.
And probably wake up for a moment and just look around, confused, and go, good lords, suppose you can polish a turd, but it's always going to be a turd, isn't it? Lay back down, go back to sleep.
I think Olaf probably be half asleep as well, and you'll just hear him say, "But you can roll it in glitter."
Yes, but it's still a pile of shit at the end of the day, you know.
True. True.
Magus. I assume you sleep quite soundly,
And snore.
curled up on a little chaise longue in the temple. And to you, this is just one of these lovely dreams that you have. They're still quite new to you, seeing these pictures when you are asleep. You're in a moonlit clearing in a forest, and all around you, at the feet of the surrounding trees, are the bloody, partially devoured remains of chickens, rabbits, foxes, deer. A cat-like humanoid. Humanoid with large tusks. A very short humanoid. Humanoid with pointed ears like Alisander, with scales. And then in the darkness you see a dozen pairs of yellow eyes fix on you and a rumbling growl. One huge furry paw steps forward and crushes the bodies which litter the floor, and you hear a sickening crunch. Snout slowly creeps forward. You see its wet nose, sharp teeth, and then another set of teeth, and then another, all attached to this one beast, and what appears at first like a gigantic wolf is covered in hundreds of mouths, some fanged, some humanoid, some of tusks, but they are all bared and snapping and stained with blood.
Down there, considering it for a moment. Take a few tokes on the pipe. I'll take it out of my mouth and go, I'd consider otherwise for making me a meal.
You will be a measy meal as long as you're a pup.
I know I'm a pup. I'll be a meal one day, I'm sure. It's the way of things. But not today.
But you must grow faster, stronger, quickly, so you can protect your mothers.
Mothers don't need no protection from me. They made me. They can protect themselves now. Seen to that. Everything has its day. And nature has its time.
Children
Come.
are a burden.
You've proved my worth. Slavering dog. Turn thine eyes away from on. Leave me be.
Do you think you are the only pup in their litter?
I'm sure I'm not. I think I've shown my worth, though. And I'm happy to do what I can. Earned a place in their garden, I have. And happy for it. That's all I need.
And who's to say the rest of the pack that grows stronger than you won't push you out?
I will tell, I suppose. Best not underestimate me, though. Did you hear?
You are the runt.
That I may be. I'm my, though. Only Magus. That's all I want.
Death will find you, likely before other members of your pack even. If you are content to be so weak.
I'm not weak. Nature has its way. Feels fear. It fights or it flees. I think you're trying to fight. So's we'll flee. We're not fair to you. Leave me be, slavering dog. I have some sleep to catch up on.
Nature does have its way. And the alpha, the predator, top of the food chain, is the one that survives.
Guess tomorrow we'll find out who that is. One way or t'other. Be I or thee.
You will see the hundreds of open maws curl into a smile and recognize the body coil backwards, ready to pounce.
She'll blow a smoke ring at it. And wink.
It will leap at you and, well, devour you. And you will start awake.
Well, that were interesting. Better wake myself up there snoring, I reckon.
Oh, Magus.
Funny dreams in these here halls. Think we got some afraid.
Or they're seeing an opportunity to escape themselves. Change the nature of this place.
Wants to make us pawns to them, like Strahd.
I spent enough years a pawn to vengeance. I have no appetite for it any longer. I trust that you did not.
I know the way my pipe's filled, and it ain't nothing to do with no creatures in here. That's for sure. We'll see our job done, then I'm away with the mothers. That's all that matters.
hope that comes to be different.
Think. I'll try to catch that sleep back again. Hopefully that slavering dog will be quiet now. You get some rest too, Olaf.
You know, I've not slept in 50 years, but I can rest. Perhaps one final time, if you'll excuse me. And Olaf will go take a rest.
And the library will dissipate from around you. First, an absence of sound, the absence of Magus snoring. Your body will feel light, almost weightless. And everything around you will dissipate into a black void. You will likely blink, questioning whether you've actually opened your eyes, as it really is just emptiness. You will hang in this void, suspended for minutes. Minutes turn into hours, feels like, until eventually you see a crimson red light, like a nucleus at the center of the darkness, drifting in your direction. You hear a voice in your head. You know it belongs to whatever this light is. You want to cleanse her soul, but it belongs to Vampyr.
And Vampyr will be destroyed or I will die trying.
You are undead. You will never know the joy of life or the peace of death.
I knew the joy of life before he took it from me. I remember it, even if it is a fleeting memory, a vague, barely remembered thing. But I remember it still.
Then why endure?
For her. This is all for her.
There is no hope for her. You have endured in the hope your suffering will redeem you.
I broke my oath. Yes, I am at peace with it. I do not care for my fate. I would see her soul leave this place, dead or alive, I care not. And when I kill Vampyr,
It does not matter. Her soul is lost. So what was it all for?
do you try to drive me to despair? Is this your game? I thought she had no soul, but I saw a glimmer of it in the fight, when she tried not to drink of my blood, when she tried not to kill us. Her soul fights the beast, the vampire, the bloodsucker. It does not mean that is all she is. And you know this. I will not give in to despair. That is why I became such an angry asshole for 50 years. I do not wish to go back to being him.
She is only one of thousands who have been corrupted by the power. What of the rest? What of your own?
I swore to slay them, yes. But my oath is broken. I do not care if I am damned. I do not intend to be so blinkered as I was. My friends have shown me that evil is not certain. Even Strahd, in some tiny piece of himself, cared, loved. He was not all bad, but he was not savable, no. If she is not savable, then I will do what is needed to free her soul. And then I shall leave.
Leave to go where?
I don't care. Anywhere but here. Anywhere but the mists. I've wandered the mists for too long.
You are a child of the mists. You cannot exist beyond them.
And I should take your word as truth, should I? Creature, demon, whatever you are.
You are indeed damned. But you may still uphold your oath.
How? Come closer, I will try to slay you. If this were real.
The orb drifts always just out of you.
He will swing the greatsword, trying, but obviously floating, helpless, just out of reach. I do not fear you, devil.
I am no devil.
What are you?
I am oblivion. I am what is left when you strip away the tangible plane, vision of gods, and the noise of consciousness. When you defeat Vampyr, Barovia will fall.
Good.
There are other domains, other dark power, other dark laws, other souls which need saving. And you have the power to endure.
I'm so tired. I was dead 30, 40, 50 years ago. Even if I had lived, I should have died 20 years ago. I do not want eternity like this. I do not want eternity without her. Oblivion does in some way appeal. Always awake, always thinking, always remembering.
When Barovia dies, all of the people die. And the last person who had memory of it dies. This is where the souls come to be. This is the fate that awaits those whose souls you cannot save.
You're lying. The mists are down, they can leave, souls can leave. If I need to run around Barovia and slay them all so they may leave, then I will do it. I will not let them come here. No soul, no oblivion. You're lying. Let me go. I do not wish to listen to you any longer, beast.
You know what I say is true.
And what happens to them when Barovia dies? They all come here.
Eventually.
Sheathe his
That is
sword.
why your friend would not let Barovia die.
There has to be a way for them to leave. There is always a way. No prison is inescapable. No lock is unpickable. There is always a way. And I will find it.
Good luck. When you fail, I will see you here.
So be it. I will not let any others meet you here.
Everyone finds oblivion. Eventually. And again, like before, it's like takes hours for that light to drift until it is a pinprick in the distance and you are just floating, watching. And then the library will swim back into view.
Olaf will wake up and look for Arabella, see where she is.
She will be nearby. Likely watching you.
Are you well? It is nearly time. You should rest.
You said you would have saved me by now.
We needed our strength. You gave it a day. It has been barely more than a day. If you assist us with the ritual, we will bind Vampyr, and your soul will be saved, will be free. This is the creature, the entity, the god, the demon, whatever it is, that brought Strahd into being. Anything that could have been done with the body of Strahd can be done with the body of this thing. Do you believe me?
Do you believe you? Because you do not know, do you?
I may have broken my oath. For you, I add. But I still have a little faith. I have just seen something. Trust me. This fight is better than what awaits us if we do not win.
Oh, love. I have no other options than to trust you. But if my trust is misplaced,
What? You will kill me?
you know I will try. What will it do to you? To have let me down again?
Did not. It's not slaying you is letting you down. I did not do this to you. He did this to you. You can blame me all you want because I have blamed myself for 50 years. But I know now I did not do this to you. You and I, when we were alive, we stood up for what was right. And our perspectives have changed in death. Before this, you agreed with me. You agreed he needed to be taken out. He needed to fall. The people needed to be free. This curse is what's speaking now. There is so little of you left in there, drowned out by the beast. If you try to kill me, I don't know if I will let you or if I will stop you. But no, I could stop you.
That is all I wanted. Took 50 years. That's all I want.
Well, the last day of 50 years is now. Let us see where it takes us. Whether it takes us to freedom or oblivion. Sleep, if you can.
Stake me in my sleep.
Are you really asking me this?
She'll close her eyes.
For the first time in a few days, I think I hear Arabella speaking. Get some sleep. And I will walk away for a time. Because we need her blood, right?
You'll benefit from a long rest, and the day is yours.
We'll manage to get some rest.
Of sorts, yes.
Couldn't stop dreaming of spiders. They were just everywhere.
I saw what comes after for me.
And that I am too scared to ask about.
Best not ask. We best win. Good call.
Shall we make a start on this little ritual?
Aye. Let's get over with. I will. Before we start, though, let's give ourselves the best advantage we can. Give me a little bit of time while you're preparing.
Whilst you're preparing, Van Richten, did you have any weird dreams?
Yes. I definitely thought about that. I said no.
Insight check.
Yeah, fine.
I can't sing it to myself.
So, what can we expect?
Van Richten is a very matter-of-fact man, and you believe him when he says he
said no.
accepted. Yeah.
Fair. Suppose though, we don't have the faintest bit of an idea of what we can expect. We just have to start and then have a good go at it.
Very good.
Well, I'm not going to stand around here doing nothing, and Van Richten will find one of the bags of salt in the corners of the room and start to sketch out a circle. You can place the 6 lanterns you took from the library at 6 points, equidistant across the circle. You can conjure an elemental. What would you like?
You grab an earth elemental from the floor.
You can do that, absolutely. Let me find
I'm
one
gonna
for
sort it
you.
out
Wow.
for the spell, but I couldn't sort it out myself. Sorry.
Mm. How do I give you permission? Maybe shouldn't have just spread it off. Take it off ownership. I think you should be able to play with him. He blends into the surroundings a little too well.
Yeah, I can see him. Thank you. I'm gonna catch you up too. Brilliant. Thanks.
Is Arabella asleep? Or is she awake?
At this point, when you're starting to mill about and make preparations, she will wake.
We need your blood. Are you still willing?
Yes? Now?
I don't really know how this works. Magus, Van Richten, when do you need the blood? Should we collect it now, or should we?
Need to prepare the circle first.
We've pretty much done that.
And then pour the blood over the amber, but in the middle of the circle.
Do you just need a drop, or am I expected to bleed myself dry?
I don't know. Does anyone know? How much do we need? Is it just any amount?
Just important who it comes from, I think. Probably more than a drop, but let's not leave you empty. A small, very small bottle and just pour a little bit in. What do you think, Van Richten?
I think we should all step outside of the circle and see what happens.
I think we could if the game wasn't paused.
I think the rite says that we pour the blood over and then we can summon the Lord of Blood.
Aye.
I will approach the amber with Arabella.
I don't need you for this, I can do it.
I'll give her a dagger. And step back, although she probably doesn't need that, does she? Once you have done it, come out.
She will hold your gaze as she sinks her teeth into her own wrist and lets the blood pour out upon the amber. Full step.
Right. We must not let these lights go out. So it would be best if we each kept watch over all of them, but stood next to one. Get that one from going out, at least.
Does everyone have a mean to light it?
Should have summoned a fire elemental, shouldn't I?
All right, that sounds like a good idea now. You say it. Can you do it again?
Bit of a big spell to be doing twice. It's all the spelling I'd be doing at that level.
Perhaps if you give the creature a flint, it can strike it against itself.
So, I'll give it a torch. There we go. Give the earth elemental a torch and get it to stand by the one with Arabella, because maybe she's not as reliable as my earth elemental is.
Arabella too can have taken a torch from anywhere in the temple if you wish.
She wants to be free just as much as we do. We should say the right then. Do we need to speak it in a circle or?
We all say it or just one?
I think one of us should say each line.
We can try and see what happens. It's going to try everything it can to get out, though. So don't be listening.
No.
We all heard the dreams last night, I think. Hopefully you all ignored them. So keep strong like that. We'll get through it.
I'm sure. We should go clockwise. Start with Cedric. Then me. Then Alessander. Van Richten. Magus. And then Cedric again. Sorry, Arabella. We cannot be sure what Vampyr's effect on you will be.
It's fine.
Looking slightly over to Olaf. It doesn't sound like it's fine.
It's not fine, but we cannot take any chances. I want you to be free, Arabella. Cedric, when you are ready, start.
The great evil, for its bread meals our bones.
Everybody feels that weight that was lifted at that point that you knew Strahd was dead press upon you again. DC 13 con saving throw, everyone please.
Oh, no one's within 10 feet of me. Oh.
Use my inspiration to re-roll that.
Absolutely. Sorry, just going Van Richten. Is that everyone passing apart from Alessander?
And the earth elemental.
And the Earth Elemental. I don't know how that would impact the Earth Elemental.
I'll block
Alessander?
him in another room so he's safe. I have not passed. I'm holding on to my inspiration though, just in case.
I might say that was wise. Alessander, you take a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Oh.
You may.
No, I just realised how this could go.
Yeah. I'll say the next line though. Lo, the blood of the martyrs runs in hot rivers.
Against your will, you feel hot tears pour from the corner of your eyes, and if you wipe them away, you will find your hand covered in blood. DC 15 charisma saving throw.
Stay strong, everyone. They are trying to break us.
Swallows. Gonna be one of those.
It is going to be one of those. I'm going to cast. I'm hoping it doesn't interrupt the thing. I'm going to cast Bless. On Magus, Alisander, and Cedric. So you can have a D4 extra on your saving throws and attacks, I believe.
Okay. Can I just check? A level of exhaustion, is that just ability
checks.
Okay.
It's all right. It's all right.
Sorry. And then bless is saving throws and attack throws.
Magus and your Earthmare Elemental. And I will keep track of this for Arabella.
Okay.
You will lose 1 hit point at the end of every turn until the ritual is complete.
Oof.
Just our hit points, not hit point total.
No, not hit point total.
Cool. Including this one.
We can start next round.
Alisander, finish it quickly.
Shrouded, the sanguine evil lies in wait.
The mists drift from somewhere into this room, start to obscure the lights. Not completely at all, just their presence is here. Roll initiative, please.
Could have been worse.
Rolling as low as ever.
End it like we began. Does the Earth Elemental go after you, Magus, or
Just checking. No, it's Mole's initiative.
okay?
It goes.
It has its own initiative, yeah.
And then it goes after you anyway.
No, it goes. It doesn't go after me. It goes on its initiative.
No, but in the turn. Oh, it does.
Oh shit! I didn't.
It's
say I was-
literally after you in the initiative
I
order.
didn't roll for it. I was looking for the initiative thing on the character sheet. I didn't see someone had rolled for it already.
Apologies. Give me one moment whilst I have a representation just for me to keep track of what I can do when. And I can't find it because I've written Earth Elemental in the bar. That's why I couldn't.
Van Richten, speak the words.
Sorry.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Endings are nigh, and fear covers all. The mists swirl within the circle that you've created. You hear screams echoing inside of your mind. Shadows flit across the floor, and your hearts fill with terror. If you can be frightened, roll a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw.
Let's see, was that sorry, Lynn?
If you can be frightened, roll a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw.
Don't forget, I've given you guys a D4 on your saving throws with Bless. I think it's a D4, isn't it? Attacks and saving throws?
Yes.
That's
won't help
Alexander,
me.
Cedric, and Magus.
It won't help me, but I will use my inspiration to roll again.
I am immune to fear.
You were
As-
fine.
As am I.
You were fine.
I pass.
Stand,
What was
19, you're good.
Okay.
stand ready, friends. Hold firm. Magus.
We are now going to move into initiative.
Oh,
Assumably, Arabella doesn't see anything to fight and won't do anything currently.
mm-hmm.
And... Oh, was it Magus to speak next?
Yes,
Oh, there you go then. Hey,
Did Bunrickton do it already? Sorry, I
he
didn't.
did, yeah.
he did. And remember to, at the end of that, have taken -1 off
Take
your hit
one,
point.
yeah. Hear our blooded words and heed our call.
The mists turn red and thicken. Magus, I need a DC 15 charisma save.
Oh, Davey rolled a 7. Oh, you got 8 with... Oh.
These bar one have been my really bad traits.
Magus, you were silenced until start of the next round. Then on initiative count 20, the mists take a turn.
Oh.
Eeny, meeny, miny. You will see the mists gather around the lantern in front of you, Magus, and the light be starved of oxygen and go out. Earth Elemental's turn, but I assume it does nothing.
Van Richten, light the torch.
Van Richten will step into the circle to light the torch.
Good, good.
But
Oh.
you will see him shudder in pain as he places a foot past that salt circle diameter radius, but what is it? Circumference. But I was never good at math. Oh, Van Richten. And he steals himself.
Cheeky. Sturdy boy.
Doesn't mean he doesn't take any damage.
True. Ooh, that's with a past save.
He takes half of it, for your knowledge. You will see the mists grab at his ankles as he steps through. He lights the torch and quickly steps back again. And I guess he can take his place back by his lantern, because there is nothing that you can see to attack.
Okay.
Then I'm afraid, on initiative count 10, the mists take another turn.
Oh, wow.
Uh, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can someone roll me a d6?
It's probably good for it. Depends what it is, but rolling low. But yeah, go for it, Magus. You're getting the low rolls tonight. So.
I'm just rolling ones.
And one more d6. I'll take the first roll. Alessander, across from you, you will see out of the darkness emerge a familiar sight, a gaunt figure with fangs. And then you feel that tingling sensation that something is behind you.
Oof.
And now it is your turn, Alessander.
Okay, 1 second. Are we planning to still continue with the pattern of reading out that we were, or are we going to do it on initiative?
That's what I was wondering. Do it on initiative.
As long as someone reads one line in a round.
Okay, it has to be a line every round. Okay. So we can leave it till Cedric then.
Or you can get it out of the way now.
Or get it out of the way now, yeah.
I have a vampire behind me, and your wife has one in front of her. So
Yeah, let someone else do it. Let us do it.
Sorry, that's just very much changed what I was going to do. So I can do that.
Why have I dragged on a... This vampire looks better.
Yeah, freaking doing it, because why not? Misty Step over here. Oh, there were two behind me. That's
No, sorry, I was just getting for uniformity.
Over. Thank you.
Yeah.
I will start shouting Arabella, zip, and then be careful, so that she knows that there is something behind her. And then I will... I can use magic if one's a cantrip, one's a full spell, one's a bonus action, and one's an action, right?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Eldritch Blast to the one that was behind me. 12 with a D4. So
It's
15. Perfect. So that's 12 damage to the one that was behind me. Second to the one behind Arabella.
Ooh.
24 to hit
absolutely hit.
with a D4 as well. And then damage 9 to the one behind Arabella.
Very nice.
There's no point me moving, so I'll just stay where I am.
Oh,
Olaf. So we only need to, we have to say a line every round. I can't say another one now, for example. No.
the idea is you have to survive 10 rounds with these. Well,
Yeah.
you missed the first couple, so 8 rounds.
Yeah. No, it makes total sense. Total sense. I am going to see that one is behind Arabella. And you can see he's trying to decide whether to go through the circle or not.
There is a huge earth elemental right next to Arabella.
I know, but I kind of have an idea. I have an ability. So, the one behind Arabella, I will move up. So I'm close. So I'm within 30 feet, which I think that is. If not, I'll have to move a little bit more.
Yeah, you are.
25. And I will use Channel Divinity, Control Undead. So the spawn behind Arabella needs to give me a DC 15 saving throw or be under my command for 24 hours.
What kind of saving throw?
It is a wisdom saving throw. Sorry. Come on. Oh, this thing never works.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no
Because it was a
worries.
lovely idea.
Yeah. That's my action, so that's it.
Cedric, how on earth do you have 0.09?
You rolled probably
I
minus
have-
1.
I have a -1 to my dex, and I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's 9 dexterity for you. Well, obviously, on the start of Cedric's turn, he's going to stand there. He isn't going to do a great deal, other than read out the stanza, which is, "Let our fear be a guiding light to protect us from your darkness."
Thanks.
The mists coalesce around the ritual circle. And you now cannot see whether they are lit or not.
Well, my solution to this, then, for the time being, is Cedric is just going to kneel down by the ritual circle, and he's going to put his hand a few inches above where the lantern was, so he'd be able to feel the heat on his hand.
You would indeed feel the heat.
And then a quick, "They're trying to hide the lanterns, so be sure to check to see if yours has been extinguished." Candles emit heat. That's the best I can think of.
You're saying we need to
then-
burn ourselves.
No, you tit. You can hold your hand a few inches above the candle without burning yourself.
Only if you could see it. And
Anything else?
Nope.
Takes us to which vampire is this? It's the one by Arabella. They will not recognize their own kin, but they would recognize the earth elementals, so we'll go for them. Oh, and we can regenerate. We must remember that we can do. I have.
Rude.
Does a 15 hit the earth elemental?
No.
Does an 18 hit the earth elemental?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
That is 9 slashing damage.
Resistant to that, actually.
Good choice.
Excellent.
Arabella's turn. She will turn and face the creature behind her.
Didn't know if she was going to go for us.
Oh, she can regenerate as well. Forget this. So those points that she's losing at the end of each round, she can get back. First attack misses.
The vampire fight.
Second attack misses.
She does miss a lot. She misses almost as much as my dominate undead ability. That's 100% so far.
Oh, damn it. I forgot. I'm sorry, there's so much to keep track of. Who said the last line? Cedric.
Cedric, yeah. So it's me now.
Can you make me a DC 15 charisma save?
Yes, I can.
And now it is Magus's
And you
turn,
get
and
plus
the
3.
silence lifts.
Plus
Oh, I do get +3.
for being within 10 feet of me, yes.
I don't need it. But thank you.
You're good.
I shall reach down as Cedric suggested and see if I can feel heat from the candle.
You can.
I shall away from the candle, use Druidcraft to make a small puff of wind and see if it moves the mist. I want to try to see if the mist is real or an illusion.
You would be able to disturb the mist. It would dissipate in that very small area. And then coalesce once again.
That would be Magnus's action. So he's done.
And I think that takes us to, yes, initiative count 20. For the mist. I've taken my turn. It's the vampire spawn's turn. Where is it? It's over there. Oh, no, sorry. Just trying to find my vampires. It's very dark in here. And Lysander, you're a bright beacon of light.
Am I? Oh, I'm in darkness and fog.
Unfortunately, that is sunlight, so it will realise it was really stupid. As it regains hit points. It is daylight, isn't it? The sun sword emits? No.
It's sunlight.
I haven't had the sun sword out. I haven't used it.
Oh, okay, then we're fine. Hooray for us.
$18. Cunning action, whatever, uncanny dodge to half whatever damage it is.
It is. Remember how we split this?
11, so 5.
And then it will go again.
Misses.
Damn it. Earth Elemental.
He's going to attack the little vampire spawn with, looked before, 2 slam attacks.
Slam. Oh.
Not say.
Miss.
Yeah.
Hit.
25.
Bludgeoning damage.
It doesn't do the damage you want it to, but it does damage. Anything else from the Earth Elemental?
That's all the Earth Elemental will do.
Van Richten will put his hand out, feel that the light is still a light. What would you like him to do? Go for one of the vampires? He may as well. Or we could try turning undead.
Good.
Depends what
Yeah.
turn undead is going to
Dead
turn.
would affect Arabella.
It would affect Arabella.
But that's not really a problem.
And Olaf and Cedric.
It won't affect them because that would be mean.
We're only half dead. We're not fully dead.
Do you know what? Because this is what really annoys me. This is what he would probably do.
We're out of range anyway, so we're okay. Arabella's out of range as well. It's 30 feet, so... Oh. Spirit Guardians.
Keep him safe.
It's the worst spell in the world. For DMs.
Right.
And get it. Oh, come on. Okay. One to the right. There we go. When you first cast a spell. Where's the save?
It's
My brain has stopped reading.
DC
16. Thank you.
Wisdom.
It failed. It's being useful. Aren't you glad you brought him along? Did you have a choice?
Very much so.
Okay.
It's just someone else to absorb some of the damage.
Understand it.
I'm gonna hate myself for saying this, but does anything happen on Initiative count 10.
Oops.
Oh.
Someone else roll me a d6.
I'll do it. No, someone's done it.
Everyone, like, well, no, actually, that would be more.
I think this
Why
This
is
is-
it not dragging on?
this is where spawns appear. Yeah. Oh. It's a shadow.
Blah, 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 blah. Axe on the initiative count it was created. So I'm going to add it to the initiative as a 10. Oh, it rolled a 10. That's lovely. Who moved my shadow?
Don't think anyone moved it, but
Run away in fear.
What the hell happened?
Someone did something, but it was not me.
it was
That's
not
not
me.
moved. I didn't move it.
I've got the ruler enabled, so I can't have moved it.
It noped and left.
The vampire moved it.
What's that?
Matt,
Yeah.
DC 13 dex save, please.
Okay.
You're
15.
fine. And now it's Alessandra's turn.
And now I get the sword out. Attack. So D4. $32 hit?
That's just a bit.
Good. That's not so good for 10.
If
With
it's
that
against
bright
a-
light.
if it's against
You
undead,
can
it does an
see.
extra D8.
Oh, it's got a D8, yeah. 14. 14 radiant.
It's important.
Mm-hmm. And then I did that two-handed in a panic, so...
The radiant light from your sun sword will cut through the mists, and you can see the lanterns which I've revealed are still on.
Perfect. And I have no useful bonus action. Oh, actually, no. What I will do is I will cunning action disengage, so I can run around here and protect. No, fuck it. I'm not even going to disengage. I'm just going to. What am I doing? No, fuck it. Ignore me. I'm full of crap. I'm staying where I am.
Olaf.
Olaf will say, "We shall follow our path, narrow and true, through the valley of your malevolence. And then I will smite this shadow with my grey sword." We'll see.
Okay.
So first hit. Magical greatsword. 14.
Sorry, I'm keeping track of all the things. 14 hits.
18 points of damage. Slashing, magical slashing. Second hit. 28 to hit.
Obviously.
17 points of slashing.
Describe.
I think I would just take a swipe where the legs would be and then bring it up and slice through where the head would be. And watch as the shadow dissipates from the light of the sun sword behind it.
Anything else?
I am going to move down to this lantern.
Ah.
Has it gone
Pause.
out?
So, as you said that stanza,
Yeah.
no, the lantern hasn't gone out.
Okay.
The mists that are swirling beneath your feet suddenly have a tangibility. They whip at your legs as you move. Please make me a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
$19.
You're fine.
And I will stand so 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to move past Alessander to there.
Are you done?
I am done.
For reading a stanza, I also need you to make me a charisma saving throw. I think it was 15. Let me check. Yes.
29.
Yeah, you're fine.
Saving throws does seem to be one of I shouldn't say anything. I'm just tempting fate if I say anything. Saving throws, yeah.
Nothing like a guy in a suit of armor. Nothing makes him look stronger and more fearsome than him going, yeah.
Yeah, with headphones on.
Cedric.
First of all, very quickly, can you open the ritual thing again for me? Because I don't know where it is and I accidentally closed it. Thank you very much. Put that to one side where it's going to be safe. Now, having seen that the radiant light from the sun sword has cut through the mist, I am going to take a chance. And I'm going to cast a high-level spell that I saved for the fight with Strahd that I never needed, called Dawn.
Here we go.
Oh dear. That is big enough that it's a problem. Yeah, I'm not going to cast Dawn. Because if I put it down, it's going to hit everyone in the room.
That's where's that bad?
Why is that bad?
Because everybody would have to take a saving throw versus 4d10 radiant damage.
Oh, it's that
really
bright.
bad sunburn.
It's like Moonbeam on acid.
It's a massive moonbeam that is direct sunlight. It does a lot of radiant
Lasers.
damage. Yeah. It's a radiant laser. But that would fucking hurt everyone. There isn't a single character apart from maybe the vampire spawn behind Arabella that wouldn't get touched from it.
Okay, yeah,
so-
maybe don't do that.
Yep. Nope. That's changed my plan entirely. I don't want to be the reason everybody dies. So that has somewhat thrown me off a tiny bit. So for the time being,
Have you got daylight or something like that?
I do have daylight.
That could be similar, but without the.
I'll give it a go.
Ooh,
Okay.
it's very bright in here.
That's not concentration, is it?
No, I don't believe it is. No.
No, it just
Yes.
happens. So yeah, we don't need the template. You can see all
It's-
the lanterns.
Yeah, it literally the entire room gets filled.
So you will notice the one by Arabella is not on.
Okay.
I can't do anything about that now. So,
Like a disco in here.
It is very bright for such a dark room.
yeah. I appreciated being able to watch Tom Vogue.
Oh, did I miss
Oh,
some?
I
Did
missed it.
I missed Tom voguing.
We can watch it in the replay.
Yeah, it'll be a short.
It'll
maybe
be a
one day.
YouTube short very shortly.
Yeah. And yeah, that's it for me. I'll just shout to everyone else. Arabella's lantern is out. And then that's it.
Okay.
And bang, it's Thorin. Keep it in the rock. Oh wait, it saw that it didn't do. Oh, but it's stewed.
I've just set my my light emission to very high so we can all see the room.
Oh, and it's in daylight now, so that's great for everyone.
It's not as previously discussed. It isn't like real daylight.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, that is good to know. You know what? Arabella and the Earth Elemental can take a swipe at the vampire spawn as it will move.
Oh, Arabella actually hit something.
She did. It wasn't hugely effective, but she did hit something. Anything from the Earth Elemental top? As the vampire's moving away.
Oh yeah, may as well take an opportunity attack.
Hits.
Oh, bludgeoning.
It does something. Hi, Cedric.
Bonjour.
Run towards the light.
Damn it.
It's a miss.
Damn it.
She's caught Arabella's miscurse.
Just wincing in all the light.
It is very bright in here.
I think Cedric will have a moment of just being like, I killed Strahd and Exathanta with a guiding bolt to the face. And you think you're going to do better?
We did help quite a lot, to be fair.
No, I'm not robbing you of any of that. Absolutely wouldn't have been able to do it on my own.
Oh, Arabella, sorry. She will use a torch to light the lantern in front of her.
Good girl.
And probably attempt to pursue, which means she needs to make a
The dreaded
a wisdom save. It's the tendrils of mist. whip at her ankles.
Wow.
She is fine.
It runs in the family. They're good at saving throws.
I'm gonna say one action was lighting the thing, but she can take her other claw attack against this thing. And now she has advantage.
Runs in the family, Matt. Does that mean that you related to your wife?
Well, everyone's related to everyone in Barovia.
Barovia.
No, it's not that kind of family.
Oh, right. Good advantage.
Fam-
She should be there.
Family
Sorry.
through marriage.
My wife and also my aunt and my sister.
My wife. This is my house.
Magus.
That's I will round the circle. Yeah.
I was about to say, whose turn is it to do the speaking?
Unwritten. Or Alexander's.
Alexander here. And this
I will
and we're on 8 of 9, so
Thorn Whip on the vampire nearest.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to have plus D4 to that actually, but not that's going to make a difference. I'm rolling all the ones.
No.
All the ones.
Oh no.
Never mind. I'll take my 1 hit point off.
It's very bright in here. You're slightly blinded, Magus, by the broad daylight indoors.
Getting to take. Oh wait, no, it's not Van Richten. It was Arabella, wasn't it? And she's all right because she's regenerating.
Can she regenerate in daylight?
It's not daylight. Daylight.
It's not daylight. It's like
It's just very light.
it's a very convincing lamp.
Anything else, Magus?
That's it for me.
It's the mist's turn. Oh, you moved. Sorry, Magus. Could you please make me a wisdom saving throw, please? You're fine.
That's it from me.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Magus. Please make me a 1 save. You will feel the mists as they've been whipping at your feet also come to envelop you. But as you're mid-movement, you evade their grasp but still feel this little bit of necrotic damage on your back. Please take half of that, so 10 necrotic
So a
damage.
little bit.
And you get to miss out on all the other things I could have done, which would have been fun. vampire spawn cannot regenerate, but it can hurt you. Actually, odds. Alessander evens Olaf. Olaf. Hui. 11. Is that slashing damage? It goes through again, and it fails. Spirit Guardians, it's starting its turn in it, isn't it? So it needs to... Where is Spiritual Guardians gone? $16. Oof. It's gonna just take a step out of that horrible thing, but stay in melee with you. Earth Elemental.
Earth elementals and a moon. I'll leave it. I'm still measuring. We'll try and hit that vampire. Does he need to make the saving throw though?
Oh yes. It was wisdom, wasn't it? Oh, I've got so many things to keep track of. Yep. I don't really know why it's wisdom, but with that, where was it? Its movement is halved as it attempts to move forward. The tendrils have no problem finding a grasp on its boulder legs.
There we go. It only got to there then. It will roar threateningly at the vampire. Oh, in fact, it could then dash, couldn't it? To there, then. But then it just can't do anything else.
What stanza are we on? I'm not Barovian, I'm Van Richten.
Neath the darkness. 8th one here.
Mine looks different to yours, so I don't know which one I do. Neither darkness nor blood nor blight of death shall hold us in our stead. He has to make a charisma save. He's fine. God damn.
Rizmaster.
And for all of your information, the entire room is difficult terrain now. The mist is everywhere, violently trying to trip you up. You remove there, us to capture his spirit guardians once again. What else would you like him to do? Do you want him to bless you, or... Oh yeah, you're right. You need something that isn't... Good guiding bolt, that thing. Why not? Good idea, Olaf. If only I could find my guiding bolt. For some reason, I never learned guiding bolt. I'm a terrible cleric.
Sacred flame.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that-
probably the best, I think.
Was it?
It did. Let me check. Spiritual weapon. No, it's just there. Sorry, that's a bit close to you, Cedric. But it fails. Initiative count 10. D6, please. Cedric. A vampire appears behind you.
Oh dear. No, not particularly.
Vampyr has unlimited vampires?
It's kind of to be expected, really, isn't it, Espresso? Nope, definitely not. Arabella, would you mind giving me a bit of space?
Arabella looks at you but does not respond.
Oh dear.
Alessander.
Is it one stanza a round? So the one for this round's done. Yeah, perfect.
I'm afraid you can't cycle through, you just have to plough through this endurance test.
Okay.
I will move round. It's difficult terrain, but I'm only taking half my thing anyway. Stun sword. Attack. Advantage for flanking. 21 to hit.
Hits,
got
obviously.
D4 as well.
Oh yeah, with
Not that
D4,
you
and
need
then
it.
I get 1d8 on this because it's undead. That's 14, and then
Sneak attack.
yeah. Which is 14.
Oh, it's so close.
You've made male Buffy, haven't you? The sun sword, the sneak attack, and everything. It's like
Yeah.
a fire slayer.
I did not choose this path. It was thrust upon me. And then I don't have any good bonus action, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Olav.
Just out of interest, you're a 6th level rogue, right? So your sneak attack is it? Oh, it is 3. I misread it as 2. Olav, oh, that one's not dead. Very nearly.
Nope.
I feel guilty taking this kill because it's clearly not mine.
Take it.
18.
There's plenty more to be had.
18 to hit. I'm glad I had advantage though because I rolled a 1 there.
Yeah, it hits.
14.
Describe.
It is not going to be graceful or poetic. It is just going to be straight off at the neck, head bouncing across the floor. Now we'll quickly look and see if all the lights are out. Do you say it's difficult?
They're all on.
Difficult terrain.
It is
now?
difficult terrain now. It's like wading through swamp water.
So I will wade
Every step something grabs at you and slows you down.
as far as I can with sword in hand, and I will let go with my right hand, which I can't remember which one. My spiritual hand is my ghostly arm, and just grab the spear and throw it at the one next to the blood spear. Throw it at the one next to Cedric. But I am not very good at throwing, just to manage expectations. 11. No, I don't know why I bother. My ghost hand is so janky for throwing. That's why I hit everything.
I think you place it in your ghost hand with your other hand and it just drops to the floor. Like, boom, and it just drops.
I have to concentrate to hold things. That is it.
Cedric.
Hello. Bit of a problem, I suppose. This is. I'm going to cast that spell I love so much.
God damn.
Yep. Well, I'm in a bit of a sticky wicket now, aren't I? So I don't get much choice. Unless. Oh, I'll read that later. I will do this for the moment.
Wisdom? Yes.
Yep. I'm going to exclude Arabella and hope for the best. The fact that she just stared at me makes me think she's going a bit wonky.
Your life has gone wonky. Okay, one
One fail, one
one
pass.
doesn't. Yeah. Damage, please. Oh, that's nice.
22 radiant damage, or 11 for the one that passed.
The one that passed. Taken. And they cannot regenerate.
I'm not going to move. That's it for me.
Okay.
Probably unwise, but I'm going to chance it.
There's so much light on this page. I think, yeah, it's that one. Gotta keep it.
I think with the animation, if you take the template away, while you're concentrating, you'll still have that black ring around you, showing where the spirit guardians are, which might help in seeing what's going on. That's all.
Very true.
There we go. Yeah.
Then this vampire is crap. If Arabella moves away from this fight, Magus, would the Earth Elemental do anything?
No, because but Arabella's just attacking the vampire, so would do
She
nothing.
moves towards you. with a glazed look in her eye.
She hits.
Ten slashing, and she strikes out at you once again, and that one fails. It's strange. It's not like when she was clearly hungry and motivated by some sort of beast inside her. It's like she's been...
And I apologize for everyone, please, for my bad decisions. Because I just lost concentration on the earth elemental. Which means it turns hostile.
To everyone.
To everything and everyone.
Is it more hostile to the person that summoned it, or just everyone?
Just it becomes hostile. I think it just turns into another creature.
I will always go for the thing nearest it, and if there is a choice, I will roll. Magus, it is your turn.
Oh, bugger. Oh no. In which case, I'm no longer concentrating. I'm going to cast. She just attacked me. Get moonbeamed. Failed. $30 radiant damage. Sorry, Olaf, she's attacked me.
I'll deal with it.
Anything else?
That's it.
The Earth Elemental will attack the vampire in front of it, you lucky buggers. No, it won't. It will be very confused as it deals with its sentience. Oh no, that one hits. Poof.
Got to take its one damage as well.
Oh yeah, Arabella needs to take that now. She's in Radiant. That's that. And let's need one. Gonna go to the end of the round if that's okay with everyone.
Yes.
This vampire spawn's turn. Hey, Cedric, you're surrounded. With, oh wait, did that hit? Yeah. 8 for the first one. And then I didn't do advantage on the second one. Why didn't I do that again? 19? What's Cedric's AC? I can't remember. Let me have a look. Yeah, that doesn't hit either. Good damn. Why did we pick on Cedric? That was a very silly idea. Van Richten's turn. Whose turn is it to say the line?
Magus's.
Or was it Alessander's, I thought?
No, didn't Alexander do the last one?
No, but
No, Van Richten took it.
Anyone can do it. It doesn't matter. Alexander can do it, yeah.
I can do it.
Van Richten can do it.
Just do it now, yeah. Do it as soon as possible.
Lord of blood, we bind thee. Thus may your name be forgotten forevermore. Describe what happens at the end of the turn. What do you want Van Richten to do? Move up and try and double spiritual guardians these guys?
Yeah.
Can he move that far? Are we
He
still
could
in?
move 15, yeah. So we could get to there.
I mean,
Oh, that doesn't do it.
He can,
That doesn't do it, but he's on his way.
he can dash, right?
He could dash.
Just dash.
I'd do it.
Okay.
Stay out of the circle.
Hello, my love. How'd you get rid of that animation so it stops driving you crazy? There we go.
I had to disappear for a quick second. Would you like me to roll the potential damage for the vampire spawn that goes before Van Richt?
Crap, yes. Yes. What is it? Wisdom.
It is a wisdom save.
Won't be until it's go, though, will it?
I missed it. No, he's picked it up.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. That was for Cedric's, not for Van Richten's. Whee! I lived another day, another round. Almost just about. Wearing him down slowly.
Does the other vampire need to do it as well?
When was that one's turn? Oh, it was at the top of the...
Top of the round.
Yeah. Oh, let's just do them off again. Oh, that one fails, hooray.
Just use the 19 rather than me
Yeah.
re-rolling again.
Thank you. That one don't look good. Oh god, okay. This is its last turn. What can I do? I'm gonna move.
Isn't it Van Richten's go? Oh, is it 10? Initiative 10.
Yeah, initiative turn.
Hmm.
It would be Van Richten. I want to pick one of you, but it would be Van Richten's the one that's quite annoying at the moment. No, you know what? Fuck it. Olav.
Hmm.
Could you please make me a con saving throw? DC 19.
Oh, dear.
It's better. So,
That's because I rolled 4.
that is 15 necrotic damage. And you are pulled by the tendrils 30 feet across the circle and
Okay.
knocked prone.
Okay. I will-
Finally, it works.
Mhm. Well, I rolled 11, but it's red for some reason. I think it's because I rolled a 1, but there's no critical fails on. Is there critical fails on saving throws? Maybe there is. So bless goes down, I guess.
Alessandro.
So I am gonna run up. It's still difficult terrain, isn't it?
Yep.
So movement and then bonus action dash.
Yep.
To get up here, and then one sword. Attack. 22 to hit.
Yep.
And that's a D8 because it's a dead. And then
Then sneak attack.
not so great.
Team 1.
31.
Good. Good. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Olaf, you're
one second.
prone. Oh,
We've done all the stanzas, yes?
yes. I
No more
will
stanzas,
tell you what
perfect.
happens at the end of the stanzas at the end of this turn.
Thank you.
Okay. We'll get to his feet, which unfortunately will use half of my movement. So that leaves me 15. So I guess I can move 7 feet. I don't know how that works. 7.5 feet. 5 foot, 10
I wouldn't apply it to you getting up, would I? I don't know. Not just because you're in the same spot. So
Well, yeah, but I've got to use half your movement to stand.
I know, but okay, fine. Do it to yourself.
And then I'm gonna, using my Arachnida cloak, I'm gonna cast web on Arabella or Magus. I'll decide.
Or Magus.
Yeah. I will cast web on Arabella. Actually, I don't know how big it is. It says that you cast it twice as big. So we'll see.
You could catch the earth element.
Yeah. Well, it's normally 20 feet, but I'm pretty sure it says twice as big.
Because of your cloak, yeah?
So it's 40 feet. What's going on? Why is this? Oh, it's like an area. So I will try and cast it so that it catches the Earth Elemental and Arabella. It is a DC. It says 15 there, but I think on the item it says 13. DC 13.
Bella makes
Save
it then.
DC 13. I assume it's Dex. She makes it.
Yeah.
Okay.
As does the elemental.
It
I'm
feels twice the
sorry.
normal area. No, none of my stuff ever works. Unless I'm hitting people, it don't work. Elemental passes as well. Okay. And I will just say it. Restrain her. If you kill her, Magus, you and I will have words. And that's my go.
Cedric, take the last turn.
Well, what could I do to hurt them both? I'm not a great deal, I imagine. So I am just going to try and guiding bolt the one between me and Alessander. Do it at the 3rd level. Because why not? And it'll be a disadvantage because I'm firing a ranged thing in melee.
Balances out. Because you've got flanking from... No?
No, I don't think about it.
No.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, you don't get
Yes.
flanking for range.
No.
No.
No, especially if it's not friendly.
I'm afraid that does not hit.
I figured as much. Well, that's it for me.
Okay, so as Van Richten reads that last stanza out, you feel the earth underneath you move, and there is a feeling like 1,000 needles suddenly piercing your skin as you see rivulets of your blood detach themselves through your pores, float in the air, and coalesce towards the sarcophagus in the middle of the room. You will all take... There's no saving throw for this, I'm afraid. Oh, but it's only 5 damage. 5 necrotic damage if it matters.
69 hit points. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. And you will see the mists that have been swirling about your ankles in this room gather, coalesce again around the sarcophagus, almost like a slow tornado. And you will see rise up this humanoid with let me show you that. Strange features like that of half bat, half man. He is hulking and his wings stretch out and make him look larger. And there is a low and we will leave it there.
Got my concentration on Moonbeam, by the way, which is good for Arabella. Rolled a 5.
Oh, I'm going to take it that you did it on purpose.
Time to face Vampyr.
Here we go.
Yeah.
This is a very brightly lit and yet hard to move around in room.
Oh, when he goes at the top of the next round, that's really lovely.
No, it's not. It's horrendous.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, it wasn't the end.
Thank you.
But
Thank
equally,
you.
it doesn't look like anyone's about to die, sadly.
Massively raised the crit rating in this fight.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm sure he's going to cause us some issues shortly. He looks like
Seems like such a good idea.
he looks like a big fella, and I unfortunately am stood right next to him. Oof.
We'll be fine.
What's the worst that could happen? Just an eternity in oblivion,
The heroes
floating
of
in a
the
dark void. It's not so bad.
Do his wings work, or have we got to chase him round like if we let a bat loose in the house?
You're going to find out.
I'm glad I bought this really big net.
The saber-toothed tiger might come in handy for that, like chasing it down, leaping, pouncing, hunting.
It's a shame we
I
don't
think
have
as
it.
long as we, with the spells, as it says what it says, if the lights are on, then we should be able to keep him in the circle. We should be able to get out of the circle, but I don't know. That's what the spell seems to say, but clearly something went wrong last time, so who knows?
Will not go well.
We can somehow back away so the earth elemental is closest to him.
If everyone backs away, I can use Dawn.
You all get into one corner of the room.
Yeah. Full reference for everyone. Let's see if I can find it.
In perfect formation, your fireball.
Bravely in one corner.
Yeah, just line up for the AoEs.
This is how big Dawn would have been.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So that's why I was like,
That is
can't use
quite.
that then.
That is quite big.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that big.
60 foot. It's big. It's big.
Now, isn't it? We
Mm.
back off. So it'd really mess him up, I'd have thought.
Shall we end the stream as we've run over and
We
people
will.
need to go to bed?
Yeah. Night. Bye bye.
Such a night. Thank you for watching, boys and girls.
It's very dark at the start.